So,
Where
escape
am
the
I? Yeah, that's a
room?
good question. Well,
Escape the room.
it says the House of Joining, floor 2, interior guest room. I don't like the way it says guest room. that that is the first thing that speaks to me.
That's a little freaky. Oh man. It's a nice looking room though, for what it's worth.
It is a nice looking room. I don't know if that's a
Is
good
that a is
thing.
that a purse?
Is that what?
It looks like a purse. There's a
It's
pillow.
not a book.
No wait, no. What is it sitting on top of?
Oh, a pillow, yes.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know where I am or how I got here. The last thing I remember is calling him on the phone. Maybe if he could have stopped me, I wouldn't have ended up here. The ceremony will start soon. This is the end. So this is Kazuya, his friend, who we know literally nothing of, apart from he found like a bridal photo and now he thinks he's getting married because that's what happened in the past and stuff like that. Like
Okay.
that's how they got them. So the question is, he obviously didn't escape. He
Mhm.
presumably is dying or dead. Okay, the door is open. Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, puzzles.
We
Oh.
escaped. Do we still have the camera? Yes. They really should learn to confiscate these things.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna heal just because I trust nothing. But yeah, like if you want to beat me at my own game, confiscate my camera.
Yeah, you'd be done.
There is a way to stop me, and this is it.
Just the camera.
Good job, people.
There are a lot of Doctor Who episodes. Oh my god.
Yeah, there are. If you want to count the original series as well, there's fucking
I'm on
thousands.
Wikipedia and there's like how many? Like 200 or something?
I'd say more than that. There's 200 of the new series.
261.
Of the new series, though.
There was 261 of everything.
That can't be right. There's
I'm on
13
Wikipedia.
episodes a series. 13 episodes a series, right? There's been
Yeah.
9 series, so that's what? That's 120 something. There was like 30 series. Oh, I know why I'm thinking that. They, on Wikipedia, they don't separate stories into parts. They just class it as
Oh,
one
okay.
episode. Like, each story was
Alright.
like 4 parts minimum.
Okay.
Like, sometimes, some of them were like 10 parts. Some of them were really long. But
I was gonna say.
they weren't
Oh
45 minutes
yes,
back
you're
then.
right. You're right.
They weren't 45 minutes back then. They were, like, I think 20 minutes, maybe 25. So they were shorter. So
I'm not.
a 4 part series is basically a 2 part episode of the newer series.
I'm not actually sure what I prefer. Sitting down and watching like a 20-minute show or like a 45-minute show.
I think it depends on what it is.
I think I'm more of the 20-minute because I can't sit still for 45 minutes.
It's fair. I can, but I think
Congratulations.
I think it's a gift.
Yeah,
I
I.
like sitting on my ass, so
Oh my god.
well,
Amazing.
this is the marriage ceremony room. It's the wedding votive altar, it says on the map. Cool.
Ooh.
Don't think that's a good thing, but cool.
May as well make it a good thing. Well, this is very eerie. Ooh.
He doesn't want to get married. He got cold feet, brother. I never say brother. Why did I say that?
Marriage is overrated.
I'm not against marriage, but I don't think I ever want to because I like my parents never got married.
Yeah,
Um, and like the way they see it is they don't need to get married to prove that they love each other, and that's true. You
yeah,
don't.
that's fair enough.
Like there's like I understand that some people want it, but at the same time, if
Mhm,
like you go for the full flat out cost expensive wedding,
mhm.
you are going to spend thousands upon
Yeah.
thousands of pounds. It's
I mean,
just
cost aside too, which is obviously a big thing, but just the idea of being like bound to somebody for life is a very freaky thing. I know divorce is a thing, but like, I don't know.
yeah. I mean, it's interesting because like Philip DeFranco has a really good view on it. I can't remember specifically like what his words are, but like the idea is yes, he's married, he's happily married now,
Mhm.
but people change. Like it's
Yeah,
not like within any fault of your own. You just one day you just might not love them anymore. It just happens. And
yeah,
it's sad to say that, but it does happen. And
mhm.
it's not even anything that the other does. It's just that part of you that you felt
Yeah.
just disappears for whatever reason. The brain is a very weird thing. I think it's just more the mentality of you want something new.
Yeah, and that's just something. I feel like humans always want something new.
Yeah, and I think,
Because, like, if you
I hope
didn't
that
get...
doesn't happen because I know people who've been cheated on or have separated, and it's never a good thing. Like,
No, I
not,
mean...
it's not a good, okay, let me rephrase it. It's not, okay, no, it's not a good thing, but
You
it's not
good?
a bad thing.
What,
Like,
cheating? I'd say
no,
cheating's pretty
cheating
good.
is separation.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Separation is not necessarily a bad thing.
I wouldn't say... I'd say it's only, like... I mean, I wouldn't think... Yeah, I think it's just, like, an in-the-middle thing, because it's only really happening between the two people.
Yeah.
And, like, only they should be the people that, make the final decision, obviously. So...
Yeah,
It
it's,
shouldn't really be affect. I mean, it could affect families, though. I feel like that's a big thing.
mm,
Is if you already have a family with that person, that's when things get a little bit complicated.
yes, that's very true. One thing with Mike Stout, who's a developer who worked on various things like Ratchet and Clank, Skylanders, various stuff.
Mm.
He, I made a tweet saying like the fact that Persona 5 has been delayed isn't a bad thing. It's actually a very good thing. It basically just means they're gonna make a lot more stuff from it. Like they're gonna fix anything that's wrong, and they're probably gonna add to it. That's a good thing. Nothing bad can come from this. And he said, a game delay is like a divorce. A minor bad thing that is good eventually good 100% of the time. It's just, or something like that. Just like, yeah, that's pretty true.
Oh man.
Because it is like if you get divorced to someone, eventually you will find someone better. Like that's just what it is. Like
I
they
mean,
weren't right for you.
I mean, I wouldn't say better, but I'd say.
Well, it depends on
different.
I guess. Okay, let me rephrase that. It depends on the circumstances of the divorce. If it's just like you constantly argue for a week after getting married, and then obviously it's not great. But yeah.
Did you just go in a complete circle?
Yes, but there are other rooms I haven't gone through yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still exploring.
Divorce and marriage, a very interesting topic.
Yeah. Okay, there is apparently... Why did I not go into the room down here? I don't know. I don't think I saw that door.
You opened the doors fairly
Oh,
slowly.
fuck you, game! That wasn't even scary, and it just caught me by surprise. Is there any reason why I have to fight you?
How many times have you been like genuinely jump scared?
Not many, actually. Like, the thing I like about the game is it's not about scaring you. It's about the story and the gameplay. It's not like something like Outlast where it is designed to shit your pants.
So, I would love to see you play Outlast.
I wouldn't, because I have.
Oh,
I
you
streamed
have?
it. I streamed it last Halloween. Basically, like, I got scared for a lot, and then it got to the, like, it creeped me out way too much, and it got to the point where, like, I'm in the, I've got the keys to leave the asylum, and then, like, you see on the security camera, the really creepy looking guy just turns off all the lights, and at that point I was like, you know what, I don't have to do this.
Wait, that's how far you got. That's how you just finished after that.
Yes, I did. I didn't want to
Oh
play
my
anymore.
gosh, you didn't even get to the part when you hide in the locker yet.
No, I didn't. I don't want to see it.
It was so funny. I remember playing Outlast. It's like we play horror games like a sibling event. So me and my two sisters played Outlast. And oh my god, you could hear them screaming throughout the entire house. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because it's a fucking horrible game. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's a well-made game. It does what it's designed to do. I hate what it's designed to do. You know what? I don't want to fight these people. Do I have to fight these people?
And actually, as many people
Yes. No. Yes, I do.
But people do. I know a lot of people hate Five Nights at Freddy's, but a lot of people love it.
Five Nights at Freddy's isn't scary.
It's just continuous jump scares, but the one thing I do appreciate with it though is even if it's fairly loosely connected and there might be some issues, there is a pretty cool story behind it.
Yeah, no, there is.
And how it all connects. And I do appreciate when games can all connect.
Yeah, no, I think, that is very true. There is a very cool story behind it. I don't find that scary, to be honest. Like,
no, they don't.
Even in terms of jump scares, it's actually really weak because the monsters aren't that scary.
Well, every time I jump scare, like, my ribs start hurting, so I stopped playing those games. Like, I literally just, like, contract on myself. It hurts.
That's not good.
It's not, but, hey. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, it's not that terrifying.
Yeah, no, that's like the thing with that is like for me, that's not something that's scary. Like animatronics
Yeah.
just isn't something that creeps me out.
Honestly, like this might sound really really lame, but I think the scariest thing for me is actually is the Saw series, because something like
Yeah, I
that
can understand that.
I feel like something like that could actually happen.
Yeah,
Like
no,
somebody
I
could
understand
actually
that.
abduct you and actually make you do all this crazy crap, which I know it seems ridiculous, but it's true.
No, it is. It's very true. It
And
could
also,
happen.
Jigsaw is just freaky AF. He's a bit of a freaky guy, but yeah. But what would you say your biggest fear is, too? It's
Um,
Halloween. Get with it.
Biggest fear. Do I want to announce that on YouTube?
You don't have to.
Dying. No. I don't know.
Well,
Dying's a
that's
pretty big one. It's
yeah.
inevitable. It's gonna happen. Not looking forward to it.
No,
I
who
hope I
would?
die in my sleep, painlessly. That'd be
Oh,
nice.
I
When
think
I'm,
I just made things get a little bit morbid.
preferably when I'm like 80. That'd be nice.
Yeah, of course.
Looking forward to
But
it.
the one thing with me and death, though, we can just talk about this real quick. The one thing with me and death is like, the more and more you
We're all
think about,
buddies. He won't harm me.
for the more and more you think about it, like the more and more you're taking away from just being happy and living. So I
Yeah,
just
no,
don't
that's very
think about
true.
it.
That's
I
very
feel like it's
true.
ridiculous because think about it. If you're giving every single second you're giving to death is just a waste of time. Like
The
it
thing is,
literally
like, I'm not
is a waste of
scared
time.
about, like, I used to be scared of, like, pain in the sense that, okay, like, I don't like getting hurt, obviously, but I used to be
Obviously.
scared of, um, like, just being hurt, like, say, getting mugged, stabbed, whatever. Like,
Mm.
I used to fear that, but
Yeah.
it was when I was cleaning my room. This is gonna sound super weird. It was when I
Okay.
was cleaning my room a couple weeks ago. I have a lot of very sharp game trophies, and
Oh, okay.
I ended up just piercing my finger on one, and I didn't feel
Oh,
it at all because the adrenaline was there, and like it
yeah.
was the only thing that really scared me was the fact that it was shocking. Like that was the only thing that made it hurt.
Oh my God,
But
it's the
what?
white-haired lady.
Yes, I'm aware. No, that's not the white haired lady.
Oh,
That's not the one I'm talking
sorry.
about. The one I'm talking about is a little girl, like 7 years old.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. I thought it was just important. Anyway, you were saying you cut your finger.
But yeah, no, like the thing is, the only reason it hurt was because like it didn't start hurting for a long time. Like
Yeah.
I put it like it was quite deep and I was bleeding for a while, but like put it underwater. I went and put it underwater, like dealt with it like normal, then put a plaster on, and it didn't hurt until like I don't know 5 minutes later when
Mm-hmm.
the adrenaline had worn off. I'm like, okay, that hurts quite a lot now, but it's not as bad as
Yeah.
I thought it'd be. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like, if you get stabbed, not saying I hope you don't, but
Well,
if you
yeah. I don't
do,
want to get
like I
stabbed
meant just
personally.
anyone watching. Like, I
Okay.
hope you don't, but if you were to, don't freak out. Just because I mean, obviously I don't know what it's like, but I don't think it will actually hurt too much straight away. All you need to
So,
do is make sure the blood doesn't leave your body. So put as
so
much pressure on it, and if the knife is actually still on you, this is gonna sound stupid. Keep it in
yeah, yeah. Because it stops
because
the
the
bleeding.
blood it stops the blood flowing out, and you
Yeah.
don't want to obviously. Like that's just a general thing. Like that's same with a bullet wound. Does the bullet go? It has the bullet gone straight through you? If not, then land on your back because your no blood will come out. If it's gone through you, you're pretty much dead anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it depends on where it's gone
yeah,
through.
it depends on where it's shot. If it's in the hand, it's fine. Like, it's
If
not
it's in the
fine,
hand, if
but
it's in the leg, if it's in the arm,
yeah,
it's just like stomach.
you might get a blood clot.
Heart.
That's the worst case scenario.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But like if it's like heart area, chest area,
Oh,
if it's
that's
pierced straight
bad.
through you, then you're in big trouble. If it hasn't, land on your back because there's no wound on the back for blood to come out. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, Rui,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Wait, what? What? We haven't left the room. That's very worrying, and mist is appearing. This house disappears when mist appears. What the hell? Game, what the hell?
Can you walk?
Can you walk?
Okay.
Better question, can you run? Because we need to. We've been unconscious for however long, and this mist is now here, so...
The mist. I'm gonna guess the mist is bad.
Basically the house disappears. It appears every so
Oh,
often,
oh, okay,
and
run.
we don't want it to disappear. If it we don't know where it actually ends up, but I
Hmm.
imagine if it takes us with us, won't be a good thing. So,
Oh god, go, go, go.
want to get out of here. I'm going to assume since it's not a time limit, you're gonna get out, but or
Or
uh,
not, maybe.
or at the very least get close to, and it's designed to keep you in.
Wait, have you ever been put on a time limit yet?
No,
Okay.
nothing has done that so far
But
that
also
I'm
back to
aware
the
of.
but back to the whole like adrenaline thing. One time, a little baby dino fell off a diving board and I broke my arm, and I actually didn't feel it for like a solid
Ah, I've never broken a
25 minutes.
bone.
Oh, you do not want to.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
know I
gosh.
don't. It sounds
Well, I
horrible.
was just emphasizing the point.
Yeah, no, that sounds breaking a bone. Just the concept of it sounds horrible.
Oh
Why
my,
would I
it's
ever want it to happen?
and then once the bone is finally put into a cast, you have to wear that for like freaking 5 months or something
Oh,
ridiculous.
good. The front door's locked.
I actually used a Barbie seatbelt, like off one of my sister's Barbie cars, to stick down my cast to itch it. It was brutal. Oh
Wow.
man. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Did you say Barbie car?
Well, this is gonna be a weird question. Have you ever seen like a Barbie car that you put Barbies in and drive it around?
No, actually. Oh, actually, yes. No, in Toy Story. Yes, I have.
Oh, good.
But
Okay.
that fit in the cast. They're quite big, aren't they?
Well, not not the actual car, but the seatbelt off of the car.
Oh, I
I
see.
didn't just shove a whole car down my
Right, I was gonna
cast.
say like they're quite big. I'm
Oh
surprised
my.
that like
Yeah, my arm is just ginormous.
yeah like when did you become a giant? Did you shrink? Like I
I've
know
always,
you're a
I've always met
dinosaur, but
yeah.
like
Oh man.
you're quite uh from your judging from your profile picture, you're quite a small dinosaur now.
Yeah, I am. My neck is incredibly thin. I was like itch my neck.
Let me guess. I have to find a key.
Woohoo, a key. Oh man.
There's something in the photo. That must be where the key is hidden. Yay! Somewhere in this house. Great. And now there's a ghost here somewhere. There you are. Hands. Creepy. Love it.
Oh man.
Uh,
It looks like a walker. Have you seen The Walking Dead?
uh, yes.
Because
Part
those look
of.
like zombie hands. Hmm.
Okay, the thing is, like, frickin' Christ, that wasn't even scary. It's just the fact that they were there. I didn't see it
Oh man.
coming, because I was expecting it to just be hands. I was like, oh, it's fine. No, it's not fine. It's actually the opposite of fine right now.
It's not good at all. Oh
If
my
you don't
god.
kill me, Ghost, I'll give you a lollipop. How does that sound? Sound good?
They would not. They wouldn't be able to eat that too. That's just
Oh, of
torment.
course they would. It's a ghost pop.
Okay.
Very popular this time of year, especially
Very.
around
What do you?
ghosts.
Very pop, like a ghost pop. Very popular.
Yes,
I see what
very,
you did there.
very popular. I totally meant to do that.
Oh, you took okay. I don't actually think I don't think a lollipop would be the first thing anybody would go towards. Lollipops are kind of horrible.
If you go to the dentist and they give you a lollipop, do not refuse it.
I know, but it seems a little dumb.
No, it's a
Well, it does though.
godsend.
You go to the dentist, you get your teeth cleaned or whatever, then they just give you a lollipop.
It's not necessarily if you get your teeth cleaned. It's also if you know
The
your.
removal of cavities.
I was more thinking if you get your teeth removed.
Oh, I've gotten a tooth removed. Oh my gosh.
I have, and do you want to know how much of a coward I was back then? I
Let's hear
went
it.
under anaesthetic to have it removed.
That's not cowardly, so did I.
No, I mean anaesthetic put to sleep.
Oh, you were about to. Oh my.
I
Actually.
went to an actual like hospital to do it that way, like because
Oh,
I am terrified of all needles, and it was basically like we're gonna put this needle in your mouth. No, no, you're
but
not actually.
when. Oh my god. For me, I was given this, like. It's gonna sound kind of sketchy, but I was given this, like, chocolate milk using huge air quotes. And I'm pretty sure it was just, like, drugged chocolate milk. So. Oh my god.
Right.
So, I went to this
They gave
back
me
room.
this awesome weed.
Oh my, yeah, pretty much. No, but I was put into this back room, which also sounds sketchy. I promise you this was like a proper
Mm.
establishment.
It was a
But
proper
anyway,
establishment. They
I swear
touched
to
me
God,
in places. The
yeah,
mouth,
in
mainly.
my mouth. Oh my God. So anyway, pretty much what happened was I started having these crazy hallucinations, and I saw this weird guy sitting in the corner just drumming, and oh my gosh, it was so weird. And I just remember wanting to stand up during the operation. I'm like, can I stand? And they would keep on pushing me back down. It was fucking weird. But yeah,
The
cool.
first time I ever had an operation was to have my tonsils out, and I was 6. So
Oh
you can
my gosh,
imagine,
it
like that's
sucks.
why I'm scared of needles, because I was 6 when I had to have
Yeah.
needles put into me. Like that's not something you want.
I
um,
wouldn't say I'm afraid of needles.
I think I don't know. I'm quite scared of them. I'm
I
definitely scared. I think like I'm more used to it now, but I still don't like them.
mm,
That's
I
probably my biggest fear. Needles. There you go.
oh man. Yes, I don't know why, but just like watching like little tiny I feel like sharp pain like pinching of the skin and like puncturing is just it seems a little bit worse than like a knife for some reason.
Mm. Well,
Just
the
something
thing
in
is, needles go in deep. They go in really deep.
yeah, they do. Imagine I got a needle in my head once.
In your
Not a
head.
not a word of a lie.
Oh, why?
Well, do you know what alopecia is?
What, sorry?
Okay, here I'll refresh you. So pretty much, when I was like 12, I wore hats all day through school, and I eventually got like the tiniest little tiny bald spot. So to fix that, they injected me with some weird medication, and they literally put the needle in my head. Yeah,
Oh.
and it really, I think I got stabbed with the needle probably about 5 times every
I've
two
definitely been
weeks.
stabbed with a needle. Like, they said, like, they were gonna, like, give me, what's the term? When they basically give you a bit of a virus, so it counteracts the virus.
Oh, like a flu shot or something.
Yeah, what's it called? There's a term for it.
Vaccination.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, like instead of just like putting it in slowly and then pressing down, they just stabbed me and wiggled it around, and then
Oh
I
my,
was like,
they wiggled it around.
yeah, like that's the worst
That
thing
is
because it's
not done
moving
correctly.
inside. It's so painful.
Mhm.
It's just hatred.
I think we've unintentionally actually gotten into very creepy Halloween topics.
Yay, somehow.
Woohoo, I have no idea, but hey, it's working. But yeah, needles suck. Also, that's why I can't like when people who have allergies and they carry around like EpiPens.
Yeah,
Like I cannot imagine like having a reaction, firstly a horrible thing, and then taking off a needle and jabbing it into your thigh.
cool. Ren found Rui in a reliquary in the veiled house, only to be pulled in himself. He awoke in an unfamiliar building. An old woman dressed in a in a white lead in a white lead Ren. What? Oh, in white, not a white. I'm being thick. In white led Ren to a room in which Rui was waiting, dressed as a bride. This seemed to be the room in which weddings between the living and the dead are held. Yeah, that's a thing. Rui suddenly changed into a fearsome bride wearing black. Then, in a flash, they were back at in the folklorist's house. There, they encountered Ren's friend Kazuya, whose own wedding to a ghost went horribly wrong. The veiled house vanished into the mist, with Kazuya still inside. Yeah.
Hmm.
I got A from that? Really? I thought I did shit.
Oh man, well
Cool.
congratulations.
Alright then. I'll take
And
that.
also, just it isn't the thigh.
There is a thing where you have to stab them in the chest, though.
Okay,
There
I'm not denying
definitely
that.
is. But
Cool.
that's not now. So, yeah, that's not for now. So, anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and next time we'll do the
Woohoo.
11th drop. So, yeah.
Heck yeah.